Welcome guys to this short video on how to remove a background from a simple image that's got pretty much a monotone kind of background. Okay, so for this we're simply going to open up the image for a start. Now I'm using Photoshop Creative Cloud here. This will work in other more recent versions of Photoshop as well. Okay, so let's go and find that image. So here I've got my Project 8 images. You can see I've already been playing around with the St. Pat's one here, but let's open up this one that we've used on that previous website. Okay, so the key thing here is to get rid of this sort of whitish grey background here. Over here on the right hand side you've got your various panels, and one of these, as we can see here, we might be able to see, is this layers panel. So I'm just going to put that back where it was, but you can drag them around, move them. Okay, and at the moment this is background and it's locked. Now I think we can do this exercise even with it locked, but I prefer to actually unlock this and just to rename this layer here. So with that highlighted, just click on it. Okay, just double click and it brings up a new layer dialog box. So I am still going to call this background. In fact, now I'm going to call this Earth image. And notice that the locked symbol has disappeared. Okay, now for this exercise, I don't think we need to really duplicate the original image, but it's good practice to actually do that in case you do make a muck up and you need to go back to having the original image still there. So just to show you how that can be done, let's right click on this image here and let's duplicate that layer, and Earth image copy is fine, and at the moment it's at the top. Now this is like stacks of images one on top of the other, so in fact we've got two images perfectly aligned on top of one another here, which is okay, fine, but I actually don't want to work with this copy one here. So I'm going to make that disappear simply by clicking on the eye icon there, and I'm going to move the Earth image one to the top. So this is like our backup copy if we need it. Okay, having done that, let's now go to getting rid of this background here. Now the simplest way to do that with the sort of monocolor background here is to use a tool called the magic wand. And if you look at this set of tools on the left hand side here, if we go to, okay, not that one, next one down, where it's got sort of like a paintbrush at the moment, which is something called the quick selection tool. Notice how to get to this other one here. I'm simply holding down the left hand mouse button on that, and I've got this magic wand tool here, and that's the one I want at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to simply click on that background there, and notice that all of this white color became selected. If there were bits, like for example if this Earth went right to the bottom here, so I only ended up with say half of the white being selected, you can hold down the shift key. Notice this little plus symbol now next to the wand there. Okay, then you can click on the other white regions if that was required. Okay, so having done that, pretty simple process now, go to your keyboard, press delete. Now that checkered sort of background means it's transparent, and that's exactly what I'm after here. Okay, and let's go Control D to deselect. Just want to make sure that the edge of our Earth shape there is clean and nice, and got a nice clean edge to it here, which it has, so that's all good. So what I want to do now is just check the size of this image. So I'm going to go up to image size. I can see it's 385 pixels wide, and got a height there of 337. Now I actually want to make that a little less wide. Let's say I was working in a website where I thought, well, 250 pixels is much better. So I'm going to type 250, Notice that the height automatically changed because of this linkage here between the width and the height. This keeps the proportions the same as what they were in the original image. If you change your mind, you can either click cancel or put it back to what it was. Maybe it wasn't 250 that you wanted, maybe it was 280. Okay, so I'm going to go with 280 here and click OK. Now we've got a resized image with the background gone. Now I need to save this. Okay, now to save it, what I'm going to do is go File, Save for Web. The advantage of this is you get your different kinds of images that you can choose from here. When I say different kinds of images, different kinds of file formats, and the one we want is this PNG 24. This is the one that supports transparency. Notice if we saved it as the JPEG, the white background's back again, and we've really wasted all that time. Okay, so this PNG 24, just going to click in that one and then click Save. Okay, here is my Project 8 folder. Notice I've already got a PNG file here. Here's my St. Pat's Cathedral one. Okay, and this is causes of global warming. Okay, that's fine. Click Save there. And if I go back to my Project 8 folder now and put this in with details, I can see I've got, here's my causes of global warming, my PNG file. Okay, so that's very simple exercise on removing a background and resizing. Okay, catch you in the next one.